What up? It is week 2, day 3 of my rugby program. It's freaking snowing out, so I can't do outdoor kicking and fitness. So I'm doing indoor kicking and fitness today. I'm doing indoor speed and agility into fitness for my first session, straight into session 2 gym session. And I think the primary lift today is like body weight movements like burpees and like step ups and then walking lunges. So combined sessions today, session 1 and session 2 put together. That's how it's going to be in the winter from now on, unfortunately. Rip. All right, let's go. So the background footage here is just my usual dynamic warm-up that I do before any of my kicking or agility or fitness. Today indoors I did this 10-yard drill for my speed and agility. It's just 5 reps of each of the 6 drills shown on the left with some rest in between each rep. And then unfortunately after the speed and agility I couldn't do like a full court sprint or run or anything for fitness because the court was occupied. So I was limited to just do this today, so I worked hard in this one drill, and then that was it for my first session for the day. So as part of this rugby training program I've been running, the warm-ups are quite a bit different from what I used to do as well. Rather than just normal stretching, it's more of muscle activation. These type of movements in the program are called controlled articular rotation, or CARs for short. So all of these squeezing and rotation type of motions that you're seeing are actually part of the program and are not movements that I'm used to doing. Now, after the warm-up, the first group of exercises that we move into is 4 sets of 10 of these burpees into a step over or step up. And they're really explosive, so you're actually getting some hang time leaving the ground. And the point of the burpee isn't actually to go all the way to your chest and do a push-up, but rather just the change in elevation is what I like to focus on. So I mentioned this in the previous episode, but after every session in this new rugby training program, there's essentially a cool down, which I guess I would describe as a group of exercises that are just meant to kind of wind you down after the session. And then I also moved into some PT, and I just recorded that, just doing these rotator cuff exercises lying on my side. And in the next clip, you'll actually see that I do some more upper body, which is something I'm working into my training sessions, as you've seen few episodes now. So in this session, I was actually told by my physical therapist to start pushing the weight a little bit. So I think I got up to 60 pounds or something, which is actually pretty normal compared to what I used to do before surgery. So I'll probably just start pushing the weight on these and see what I'm capable of again. And then, per usual, you'll see in the next clip, I just did some rebound ball passing into the wall in this new rec center I'm lifting at. I had to find kind of a corner to shift myself into to find some space to do this, but it ended up working out, and my passes are slowly getting better each session. Alright, that's the end of week 2, day 3, session 1 and 2 mashed together because of the winter weather. So I did my sprints and my agility and some fitness indoors right before my session 2, my weight session. And I'm now halfway through my 4-week rugby program. So in 2 more weeks, I'll be done with this, and then I'll go back to my own training program. I was gonna do this W drill indoors, but I didn't have enough space on the courts. So I ended up doing this 10-yard drill instead, which I've already done before. So I kind of had some idea what I was doing. And weights were pretty easy. Walking lunges were pretty much the primary exercise. So that's all for today.